So just this, simply this, could be seen as just the end of seeking. Yet what seems to be seeking is already just this appearing as seeking. When there is that sense of being separate from everything, there may seem to be a seeking happening. When there is a recognition that there's just simply this, so the seeking may seem to stop in a way. So here there is no seeking. Seeking doesn't arise anymore. But that doesn't mean that this is different from that. It's this the same one. There's no difference. This isn't better than that. It's just the same expression. And this isn't special. There's no one here to regard uh, this as special. It's just, no, there's just an emptiness and talking happening. And it doesn't mind talking about anything. It doesn't mind talking about politics, the weather, what happened yesterday, what's gonna happen, because everything is freely happening, everything is just a play. It's beautiful. In the story, it may seem as if they are real people, different people, but really, they are no people. What seems to be people is just this: going to the left, going to the right, to buy some groceries, talking about the weather, running, police chasing, the thieves. It's just this. Families in the picnic, having a picnic. It's just this. People swimming in the river, in the sea. It's just this. Birds flying, cars hooting, buildings collapsing, bodies exploding, people crying, people being happy. It's just simply this. And there's nobody to notice. So the family member can never be lost because there's no family member. So there's no difference between the dead and the living. . So there's no one living already. So there's no one to die.
There's no one specific
Everything.
already.
Sorry?
There's nobody specific living already. There's nothing
Yes.
living,
There's nothing living.
but there's nothing but living at the same time. There's only life.
Yeah, just like yeah. The space, the space uh is just wide. It's just everywhere around every apparent object. So somehow in the story, it may seem to be overlooked, you know, may seem to be watching a building, a certain building, watching different people moving. Oh, there's George there with his wife. They're going to the mall. But the space around George and his wife is just overlooked. It's just a space. It's nothing. There's nothing there. So why would I bother watching the? But if there is focusing on the space, just overlooking George and his wife and all other people, cars, buildings, beds, there could be a noticing there that all these objects are just appearing from that. So the space, that space is still George and his wife and the buildings and the cars, the sky, the sun. So there's no separation. Even when somebody seems to be talking to somebody, it's just that space talking to this talking to space. It's never there's no difference. There's no separation. And there's no one to even watch that. So it really it doesn't mind the story. Every story is already this. Every movement, every sensation. So there's no guru already. There's no seeker. There's no teacher. There are no students. There's just this. There are no steps. There's no journey. There's no getting there. There's just this. Trying to get there is already this. Not trying to get there is this. Thinking that there's something to achieve is this. Looking for something other than this is already this. A feeling, the feeling itself of being separate from everything is already this. The recognition that there's just this, there's no one here, is already this. Going to a grocery store to buy some food to eat is already this. There is never not this.